From November 28th to December 12th, 2010, Grassroots organizers and members of social movements from around the world gathered for actions, strategy sessions, educational workshops, marches, and more to raise our voices during the UN climate negotiations in Cancun, Mexico. These activities were part of a growing international movement for climate justice. The climate justice movement recognizes that the people who are most affected by climate disruption, such as flooding, droughts, increasing frequency and severity of storms and hurricanes, sea level rise, urban heat islands, decreased access to food and water, and more, are not the ones responsible for causing the climate crisis. However, most importantly, these communities, peasants, indigenous peoples, poor and low-income communities in cities and rural areas throughout the global south and the south and the north, have the experience and the wisdom to be able to create real solutions to address ecological and economic crises. In large part, my own passion for working on climate justice comes from thinking about the world that my nieces and nephews are inheriting from us and being really worried about the future that they will face. It's not a pretty picture. The future of humanity and many other species on Mother Earth are in great danger, and scientists project that what we do over the next 10 years could determine a lot about our very survival. But that leads us to the other side of the story, the inspiration. There are literally hundreds of millions of people who are part of social movements around the world, creating, fighting for, and implementing real solutions to climate disruption. More and more, these movements are coming together and proving that grassroots solutions from the people most affected by climate impacts can and do create climate justice. This short film tells the stories of a few of the people who are part of this growing movement. Some of them participated in international caravans to learn about ecological injustices across Mexico, organized by La Via Campesina, an international farmers' social movement. Others were part of alternative fora, marches, inside strategy, actions, and more as part of the thousands of Cancuns taking place around the world.
Hi, how you doing? My name is Luther Allen. I'm from Providence, Rhode Island. My organization is Direct Action for Rights and Equality. I'm here at the Cancun at the COP16. The reason why I came is I want to learn a little more about climate justice and how it affects my community as a whole. So I've been on a caravan from Guadalajara for about 3-4 days. Went to Mexico City and I met so many people, both out inside the United States, but also in Mexico too. And saw things that I never thought I'd see that changed my life. When I went to El Salto on the second day of my trip, I saw the river and the community surrounding the river. And I saw how unified the community was to fight against these corporations polluting the river. About 250 companies polluting the river. I saw like chemical reactions, stuff that I saw probably see in science fiction movies.
Wow.
And it's so heartbreaking, but also inspirational because these people are sticking together, fighting for the rights of the land and the river, and I think that's admirable. And when I get back, I want to make it one of my struggles of climate justice. We're not going to stop the struggle. We're going to keep on fighting.
I'm Dania. I'm from Providence, Rhode Island, and Direct Action for Rights and Equality. I'm here because we are kind of interested in the changes in try to tie social justice movements with environmental stuff. So we actually have found a lot of people that made the tie, and I'm very excited to be here and to be in support of my brothers and sisters here in Mexico. We saw the struggle in every place we went through the Via Campesina caravans, and I'm happy to come back home and share all the stories.
My name is Miguel Moreno, and I'm here from the United States, specifically northern New Mexico, but I'm here representing a collaboration of grassroots and communities of color, specifically working on environmental justice issues that pertain specifically to the nuclear complex. And the reason I'm here is to support my fellow compañeros in the struggle, the people's struggle, in order to hope to bring awareness to the issues. and do some good stuff.